Well, hi everyone. Happy Vlogmas Day. What day will this go up on? Well, doesn't this look pretty? Look at that. That is really beautiful. I just love the color red. Look at all the red and oops, what do you see there? I don't know if I've never gone to Trader Joe's around Christmas time, but I never remember seeing those bags. So look at this. Is this beautiful or what? Look at it. Oh, it is so nice. So have we got a haul for you? Remember how in one of the videos, unless I didn't put it up, I said that I had some gift cards. One was a gift card Polly got me for my birthday last year, which is the day after Christmas, for Red Lobster. And I didn't have time to go because Polly had some health problems, and then y'all know what happened to me. And now I regret it. And I thought, I have to keep that card because it came from Polly. But I had other gift cards from some of my older kids and just other people for restaurants because they know I don't go out to eat. I mean, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't go anywhere. So they gave me gift cards to these restaurants. Well, of course, when do I make time for myself? Never went. So I found someone to trade me my gift cards, not Polly's. I'm going to keep his framed. I will never, ever get rid of his. And traded me my gift cards for Trader Joe's because Polly loves Trader Joe's. He loves, loves, loves it. I do too. And when we went today, it was like, oh my gosh, I don't remember feeling this happy ever because I don't get stuff for me. Lately, as y'all know, I can't eat, but what I did is things that I thought I could maybe eat, I brought them up. I think I brought 5, 6 things up to the sample table and made sure it could melt. The guy kind of looked at me like rolling his eyes a bit and huffing. But their policy is you can bring it up to them as long as it's not something they gotta fry or I forgot the other exception. But nothing was that. It was just you open up and and as he was giving me those samples, other people came up. So basically I should be sponsored by them because I help sell some items for them. Because what I asked them to open, other people like, oh, can I try that? So hey, shouldn't huff and puff, right? But anyhow, we had a lot of fun. And Polly had fun, and it was just great. So, where to begin? My goodness. Doesn't look nice. I'm just staring here before I even started. So, let's start. So, gotta start somewhere. So, we'll start with this. I have been to Trader Joe's around holidays because I remember every year I see this, I thought it was books. But they're not. It is, it says chocolate passport. These are chocolates from different countries. Oh, is there numbers on passports? I don't know. I don't have a passport. So this is from Peru, Ecuador, Venezuela, Guam, maybe, Dominican Republic, Papua New Guinea, Sao Tome, Tanzania. Yeah, that's right. And look, it looks like a passport. So, I do love my chocolate, but the promise I told Polly when we get this stuff is he has to promise that I will not devour it because I know I need to gain some weight, but this would be way too much. Plus, it's not good. So, we're going to ration out. The dates are way out, so it's all good. So, anyhow, this will be interesting. I figure, while everyone's eating their Christmas ham, which I love ham so much, and scalloped potatoes and green bean casserole and everything, I'll just have here and there some chocolate and stuff. Right? Right. We'll start with what they were sampling, which I already had put into our basket. This is baked lemon ricotta cheese. And I watched some people's hauls and they were hauling it. I didn't see anyone review it or taste test it or whatever, but I like ricotta cheese. Actually, no, I should have been eating ricotta because I can't eat, cottage cheese because I have my adenoid on one side is swollen. Don't ask me. I tell you, I'm falling apart. So the cottage cheese gets stuck in there because it's pieces. But anyhow, so this, I had already put one in the cart and Then we went over to try this when I asked him to try the other things that I wanted. And this is not cheese. This tastes like lemon cheesecake. It is so delicious. I didn't know the price when I did a shop with me. So it is, wow, it's $11.99 a pound. That's, well, it's like cheesecake. But anyhow, literally tastes like cheesecake. I wouldn't even put it on a cracker unless it was something sweet, because it just wouldn't go on like a Ritz or any kind of cracker. So I would just eat it. And it's a product of Italy. Everything from Italy is good. Any recipes for Italian dressing, please, please give them to me. I want to make homemade Italian dressing, the kind that you put the Italian sausage and the meatballs and the pork and whatever else you put in there. That I will put in a blender, and I don't care what it looks like or the texture, I would eat it. I love homemade Italian. Italian, I was going to say gravy. Some people call it gravy or sauce, whatever you call it. So if you have a recipe, please give it to me or send it to us. Okay, next thing. Gosh, everything looks so good. This might be a two-parter. I think it may. This here is Minty Mallows, light and fluffy peppermint marshmallow drenched in smooth dark chocolate. And why I got these, because lately I've had so much GERD, and it's probably because my Zantac was recalled, I don't know, a month or two ago, I don't remember. I tried other things, they're just not working. Plus, not having food in my stomach, I probably have stomach acid that's coming up, and it's disgusting. It comes all the way up into my mouth, and it's gross, and I'm getting nauseous. So anything mint helps, even though mint is bad for GERD, but I have to kill this nausea somehow. So I thought I'd try these. If the marshmallow's like too hard, I don't know, I'll just melt it in the microwave. That's what I'll do. Gotta do what I gotta do. Then this is they said it's Christmas time one. I don't know if it is or not, but it's premium peanut butter rondelles, whatever. Dark and milk chocolate patties with creamy peanut butter centers. So actually, one is milk chocolate, one is dark. Because this is one of the ones I asked to sample, and he actually gave us one of each. And it's oh my gosh, I love chocolate, but I couldn't. I just tore off. No, what's it called? Broke off a little piece, and it was so rich. That's all I could do, but it melts really nice in your mouth. If you know anyone else who has eating problems, who can't chew. Then, this looked really nice. I see a lot of people haul this. It's peppermint pretzel slims. These are these pretzels that are real tiny, which I'm not going to be able to eat this. I mean, I'm not. But I figure if I get nauseous, I could just suck on these, because there's a lot of, this is all, that stuff and the candies, and just believe me, it's going to work. But Polly could have it. So this will be really good to keep around for nausea. Then Polly picked these out, which in our shop with us, we did 4 or 5 takes. There were so many people, and then the phone was taping, and it wasn't, and we thought it wasn't, and we thought it wasn't, and it was, and we went through so many takes. So at one point he says, "Mommy, these are super sour." So he got these, but he told me they're not really that sour. He wants me to try it, so I'm going to hold on to the end of the fish and just suck it. We're going to do it in a taste test. So he likes them. As you can see, he already got into the bag. Then what's next? I'm just watching the time. Okay, next is organic pitted Deglet Nor dates. That's a mouthful. So it says harvested, pitted, and packed by hand. I think on the back it says there could be pits. I don't know. When I was younger, I remember I loved dates and prunes. I still like prunes. But this is really good to put in a smoothie to give you the sugar, which is better than putting sugar. So I thought I'd try them. It was not expensive at all. It was really cheap, because I always see these in the grocery store, and there's so much money. And some of them just have literally sugar on the outside, which is just wrong. So I got these mainly for smoothies. Also to see, I don't know if I could, I don't remember if it's stringy in there or what, but like I said, I could use it in a smoothie. Then this, which I probably won't be able to eat, but it's called Step Up to the Snack Bar Mix. I was really surprised. I was looking at the side of this, and actually I saw it in a haul. So right here, of course, down there, up here, it's never going to work. What am I trying to do? See, this is the whole mix. So if you ever gone to okay, can I figure out it's fallen so many times I shouldn't do that? Let's see, I'll move something over and put it here. Yay! Finally. So anyhow, when you go out, there's a real fancy place around us where we're my daughter, the one that won't be in our videos because she's too good for it. I don't know what her problem is, but anyhow, her father spoils her, and he gave her what's it called? Birthday parties in hotels, when she was a teenager. So when they were up there, and of course I was left with all these girls, and he went off, but he was there for a little bit, and I went downstairs in this fancy, whatever, 5-star, whatever's the biggest star restaurant, hotel, and they had at the bar, they had a thing of this they brought to your table or bar, I guess if you sit. I don't know, I don't sit at bars, but nothing against people who sit at bars, by the way, but anyhow, I remember this right here. I didn't know this was flaxseed, because I know flaxseed is good for your gut. I would just, oh my gosh, as soon as I didn't have any more of those, I'd ask, could I have some more? Can you maybe find these ones? So this is what I used to eat, and it was kind of bittersweet, because when I saw it, I'm like, oh, I used to be able to eat this, but we'll see. Maybe some of them might get stuck and they might melt. These almost look like those rocket chips they sell in Trader Joe's, but I don't know. It is cheddar rocket crackers, right there, written there. Chili lemon corn sticks are those. Honey roasted sesame street, sticks. Yep, that's exactly what they had at the hotel there. Honey mustard pretzel pieces. Wow. Honey roasted peanuts. Oh, can't touch those. Corn chips with flaxseed. And by the way, so her father was watching the kids in the hotel. I didn't just leave teenage girls alone in the hotel, just so y'all know. Okay, but anyhow, so I'm just going to try it and see. I don't know. If I put it in the blender, how could I possibly eat it? There's no way unless I put it in oatmeal. I don't know. I'm just going to try to suck on it and see if I get the flavor. Just, I think it's seasonal, they said. So, let's see. What more can we do with the time we have here? Because I think I'm going to have to start another one. Where shall I go next? I want to kind of do half of it. Okay, why don't we go to the best part? Well, no, they're all the best part, but when I was a little girl, I grew up on these kind of ornaments. My mom always, no matter how poor we were at Christmas, we always got a real Christmas tree, and we always got these from this place called the German Sausage Shop. And they sold these individually. They're hollow. I think these are hollow too. Chocolate ornaments. And they come with a little tie thing. So you hang them on the tree, and then you get to eat them. So this is a really big box, and it was quite reasonable. I remember. I don't remember the price now, but I remember it was reasonable for those. Then we have this, as you see. The theme here is chocolate. And we will be doing taste tests on these too, Polly and I. So this is Montezuma's Innovative British Chocolate. Wow. I see a lot of big YouTubers. They get a lot of gifts from other people, and I see they get a lot of chocolates and candies from other places like Great Britain and, all over the world, Australia and everything, but, we're just little YouTubers. Nobody sends us their chocolate, but that's okay. I'm just saying, made a point. But anyhow, so, does this open? Wait a minute. I'm not very observant. Does this open? No, I thought maybe it had like one of those magnetic strips. So anyhow, in here I'm going to point you at this because I'm going to read and you won't be, there's a glare. Let's look at these. Those are delicious. So, it has smooth milk chocolate truffle, milk chocolate, excuse me, with salted caramel. It's such small writing, nobody can read this. Rich dark chocolate truffle, milk chocolate and hazelnut praline with chopped hazelnut, so you have to like hazelnut, I guess. and which I do. Dark chocolate with ground vanilla, which they don't have a whole hazelnut, but it's probably chopped, or it's in there, like it's pulverized. Milk and white chocolate truffle with coffee. Interesting. And then white chocolate and raspberry truffle. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, I hope there's more than one of each of them. So here's the pictures on the side. Isn't that something? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different ones. So I think there's probably maybe four of each. I don't know. But I think for now we'll stop at this one, and I'll continue the rest on part 2. It seems like I had a lot to cover on part 2, but we'll see. So hold on for the next part. So don't forget to, how many times can I say so? Don't forget to subscribe, like if you like this. Come on, you gotta like this. Hit the notification bell, press all, share this because people love Trader Joe's hauls. Sharing is caring. Don't forget to pay it forward because it feels good in your heart, Polly's heart, and my heart. And come back to see part 2, which is coming whenever after this comes, the next day probably. So for now, bye everyone.